Hi student, I hope all of you are fit and fine and ready to listen today's presentation. Today's presentation is about a true story. It is about an escape plan made by Subhas Chandra Bose to escape from his 38 by 2 Elgin Road House on January the 17th, 1941. It is a daring escape plan made by a daring freedom fighter. How he escaped not only his house, city of Calcutta, as well as British India territory. It is a fantastic part of the history that we must know. This escape plan in English called Great Escape, and in Hindi it is called Mahanishkraman. So fasten your seatbelt. Let us listen a true story, a daring escape plan and fruitful escape plan by Subhas Chandra Bose on 17 January 1941. Year 1940. It is the time of Second World War. Battle of Britain begins just in the month of July when the Royal Air Force engaged in a bloody battle with the German Luftwaffe formations. So Britishers under trouble, they are under pressure. Few days before that, one of the most uncompromising opponent of British Raj, that is Subhas Chandra Bose, launched a movement urging that Holwell Monument be removed from the public square. Now, what is Holwell Monument? Holwell Monument was erected by G. Holwell in 1760 to pay homage to those who died in Black Hole Incident in 1756. Now, what is Black Hole Incident? Black Hole Incident means exactly on this year, Siraj-Dowlah attacked Fort William and he imprisoned some non-military person such as wife and children of British officers, servant of those officers in a small room called around 14 feet by 80 feet. And British government said that 146 people were imprisoned and on them 123 died just in one night. But actual fact is not so. It is believed that only 64 people were imprisoned and 43 of them died in that black hole. Now the British had to show homage to those who died, build this Holwell Monument, but their actual purpose to dishonor the feelings of Siraj-Dowlah. Siraj-Dowlah is a man of heart of all Bengali people. Siraj-Dowlah was greatly respected. Due to this reason, Subhas Chandra Bose opposed this monument to be in the public square. If you see the picture, you can see the background. It is Writers' Building. This monument is not there at present, but it was there. So he was protesting for the removal of this. That's why he was arrested on 2nd July 1940 under the Defense of India rule and charged with a 2 count of seditious. He was there in the prison, and in the prison only he started his escape plan. He felt that until and unless he can come out of the prison, he can't do anything. So he has an idea. On 29th November, he started hunger strike, challenging the British government by this slogan, "Release me or I shall refuse to live." And just before that, he also has written 13-page handwritten letter addressing British government, which described as political testament, and urged them to protect this letter in the archives. Why? Because Britisher will leave the country. They have to leave the country. So whoever will come to the power should know how to administer the country, how to rule this country. So this letter is for them who will come back to the power after Britishers. So it is such an insult to the British government. So he is so much sure that British will going to leave. This document is still preserved, which is known as political testament. 5th December 1940. His health condition deteriorated. Governor John Howard decided to send Subhas back home. Now why? The reason is that Subhas Chandra Bose that time is a famous person in India. He already elected as Congress president, but because of some difference with Mahatma Gandhi, he left Congress, formed a new political party, Forward Bloc. His popularity is quite same as Mahatma Gandhi or even more. If anything happens with that person, the British government will be in trouble. So the governor of Bengal, John Howard, decided that it's better to send him back home under house arrest. So he used an ambulance to send him back to his 38 by 2 Elgin Road house. But plainclothes policemen are posted outside, dozen of intelligence agents are outside, all his correspondence letters were checked and copied in the nearby post office. So 24-hour vigilance was there. They are monitoring who are the people coming to his house, who are going out, who are they, their background, everything's checked from outside. But still, Subhas Chandra Bose maintained a normal living style. His health condition is really very bad. During this time, Subhas Chandra Bose asked his nephew Shishir Bose. Shishir Bose is the third son of his brother Sharat Chandra Bose, a peculiar question which Shishir cannot deny. He asked in plain Bengali that Amar ekta kaj korte parbi, which means can you do any work for me? And Shishir is always interested to do any work for his uncle. Shishir at that time is just 20 years old, is a medical student. Now in this escape plan, other than Sharat Chandra Bose, Shishir Bose and Shishir's younger sister Ila Bose was also involved. I will tell you how. Now what is that work that Shishir has to do? Shishir would have to drive his uncle in the dead of the night to a railway station which is quite a long distance from Calcutta. They have not yet fixed the railway station, just a little bit plan. This is what they can do. Now they need a car. For this they have two cars and they have to choose any one of them. Number one is American Studebaker President, registered in the name of Shishir's mother Bibhavati, and the second car is a German car called Wanderer, registered in Shishir's name. Now, among these two cars, American Studebaker President is very big, quite big, so it can easily be spotted. German Wanderer car is little bit small, dark in color, so that's why they select Wanderer. BLA 7169, BLA 7169 is the number. If you visit Netaji Bhavan, you can still see this car over there, well maintained. Okay, they selected this car, German Wanderer, for this purpose. In the meantime, when the planning was going on, Mian Akbar Shah, a Pathan from northwest frontier province, received a telegram from Calcutta. Reach Calcutta Bose. Now let me tell you who is Mian Akbar Shah. Mian Akbar Shah, born in Nowshera subdivision of Peshawar. In the year 1920, he traveled through Afghanistan to Soviet Russia, crossing the hostile mountain terrain. Once he returned back to British territory again, he was jailed. But in 1930, he completed his law graduations, and in 1933, he joined in Indian Congress. But when Subhas Chandra Bose resigned from Congress and formed a new party, Forward Bloc, he became an active member of Forward Bloc of this Nowshera sector. Now this person is also very intelligent, and he knows a path how to leave British India territory via Afghanistan, how to cross the mountain terrain and then enter Soviet Russia. Just because of this reason, this was Subhas Bose's plan. So just because of this reason, Subhas Chandra Bose called him. So on 16 December 1940, Mian Akbar Shah came to Calcutta. He was also intelligent. He knew something will happen to him in the Howrah station itself, because the British government will definitely check the telegram. So once he entered Howrah station, a plainclothes policeman welcomed him, asking him where he is going. So instead of saying this, that he has a plan to meet Subhas Chandra Bose, he straightforward said, I am going to a hotel called London Hotel, without knowing that there was no such hotel that time. So smartly he took a taxi and drove out of the Howrah station to Mirzapur Street, is a place close to Shialda now. Next day, Mian Akbar Shah arrived at Elgin Road. Akbar Shah told him that he should disguise as Muslim. Subhas Chandra Bose adopted a fake name also called Muhammad Ziauddin. So this was the idea given by Mian Akbar Shah that since he has to travel to Muslim province and Peshawar, so he should disguise as a Muslim. What name? Muhammad Ziauddin, a fake name, BALLB, traveling inspector of the Empire of India Life Assurance. So all fake, and in this fake name he has to travel, and also along with that this Muhammad Ziauddin is a person of Jabalpur. Shishir now drove Akbar Shah to his hotel on Mirzapur Street to pick up the belonging and then drove to Vachal Malla departmental store. This departmental store is still there in Esplanade. Vachal Malla departmental store on Dharmotara Street for to purchase something. What? From he brought two pair of loose Pathan style trouser. It looks as if Mian Akbar Shah purchasing those trouser for himself, but actually not so. He is actually purchasing those trouser for Subhas Chandra Bose. So you know how a Pathan should look like. That's why he is selecting those trouser from that departmental store. And a black Astrakhan type cap for Netaji. What is Astrakhan type cap? It is a long type cap. You have seen the Kashmiri people still used to wear it nowadays. I will show you the picture how Subhas Chandra Bose looked like in that particular hat. So he purchased all this, then returned back to Howrah station. Then took a train and towards Delhi. On 23rd December 1940, Netaji wrote a letter to Gandhiji. Now this is an important point. See, he has a difference with Gandhiji, but these two leaders has a great respect for each other. Great respect in spite of their difference. Netaji wrote a letter to Gandhiji offering unconditional support to any movement of Mahatma Gandhi might lead to the cause of Indian independence. This is the greatness of the man. So he give unconditional support now because he is no more a Congress leader now. Now what Gandhiji replied on 29 December 1940, Gandhiji replied that until one of them could convert the other on the question of the best way to pursue Indian independence, they must sail in different boat. So nice. You are irreplaceable, whether ill or well. Do get well before going in for firework. So what a wonderful way he explained Subhas Chandra Bose, and he said that we have a difference, so better sail on a different boat. But the last line is important. Mahatma Gandhi has some idea what Subhas can do, so he said, do get well, because he was ill. Get well before going for firework. But the planning of the firework already started long ago. British police received this letter in the month of January, but they understand little bit what does it mean. On Christmas Day 1940, Shishir went on a test drive with Wanderer from Calcutta to Bardhaman railway junctions, had lunch at the station and returned back, just to see how much timing is required. In early January, he went to Dhanbad to visit his eldest brother and scout the area. Actually, it is the part of their planning to hide Netaji during the daytime in this house, and again they will start their journey at night. So for that purpose, he need to scout the area, and then he returned back to Calcutta. Final preparation. Subhas Chandra Bose gave only 2 days notice to his nephew Shishir Bose. Shishir delivered a bedroll, 2 editions of Holy Quran and some medicine, and a small suitcase, and wrote MZ on it. This MZ means Muhammad Ziauddin, his fake name. So they took all the aspect very seriously. So even the name MZ is also engraved on the suitcase. A day before the journey, that is on 16 January 1941, during the dinner in presence of his mother and other family member, he said that he is going for a religious isolation for a period of time and he was not to be disturbed. Now, here you see, he has to disguise the British police as well as his family member so that they also should not aware of his plan. So he said that he is going for a religious isolation, so nobody should enter room and nobody should disturb him. Henceforth, the food to be served behind the curtain. Now here the important role is of Ela Bose. The food will be served behind the curtain means who will eat the food during this time? It is Ela Bose has to eat all those food item as well as keep the room alive, switch on the radio set and the light regularly so that from outside it looks that person is present in the room. At the same time, Netaji also wrote some post-dated letters, mostly to his friends in the prison, to be mailed in the sequence, knowing that the letter would be opened by the police in the post office or in the jail. That means he want to keep a proof that he is writing a letter. That's when he is there at home only. So this is wonderful planning. Even such a small details was so nicely planned that police cannot even guess that person is not in the room. 17th January 1941. Time is around 1:30 at night when they see the road is totally empty. Subhas Chandra Bose, dressed as Muhammad Ziauddin. The picture that you can see on the left is not the picture of Muhammad Ziauddin. You can only see his Astrakhan type of hat and the long coat, but Muhammad Ziauddin do have beard, so he keep beard for that purpose. But in this picture you cannot see that because this photo was taken much after that. Final journey of wanderer. It is 1:35 a.m. 17 January 1941. Subhas Chandra Bose as Muhammad Ziauddin bid final goodbye to little Ela and took the rear left side of wanderer. Shishir took the driver's seat. Shishir started the engine and drove wanderer BLA 7169 away from 38/2 Elgin Road House. They took right turn, follow little bit in the Elgin Road, again they leave Elgin Road and turn right and follow Allenby Road. After that Lansdowne Road, then Lower Circular Road, at last Harrison Road from Sialda to Howrah Bridge. They follow Harrison Road and then they cross the Howrah Bridge. Let me show you the map. This is the map from the Netaji Bhavan. They turn right and in this way they follow Acharo Jagannath Chandra Bose Road, APC Road, which is the new name, Mahatma Gandhi Road, again the new name of Harrison Road. It will be better for us if we see Google Map. So let me shift to Google Map. So in the Google Map, you will type Netaji Bhavan. You can easily locate Subhas Chandra Bose house, that is 38/2 Elgin Road. Now let me show you where is Allenby Road. So zoom little bit. Now here we are, Netaji Bhavan. See, this is the Allenby Road. They turn right, again they turn right, follow the Allenby Road. This is the Elgin Road. They reject the Elgin Road because the plainclothes policeman can be there. So cunningly they follow Allenby Road. They come up to this crossing, then straight forward to this road which is known as Shaurad Bose Road. It was known as Lansdowne during that time. So straight forward you follow this road up to this one, again they turn right and then they took this one, this road. At this moment it is called APC Road. Then straight towards the Sialda station, because they need Harrison Road. Now from there, this is Sialda station. From there they took left turn to this Harrison Road, which is at this moment it is called Mahatma Gandhi Road. So this they follow the Mahatma Gandhi Road straight to this place and then they cross Howrah Bridge. This is the road direction or road map which they follow on that night. Just before dawn they reach Asansol, but from Asansol to Dhanbad they had to drive in open daylight. They were a little bit late, and the reason of late was the herds of buffalo was crossing the state somewhere in Bardhaman. Their plan is to stay in Dhanbad in Ashok's residence. Ashok was the elder brother of Shishir Bose. Just for the daytime, they want to stay here. They want to hide Subhas Chandra Bose over there. So they stay for the day and they have early dinner, and Muhammad Ziauddin and Shishir left for Gomoh railway station. They selected Gomoh railway station because it was a village station during that time and the train from Howrah will pass through it. So this was the part of their plan. So at Gomoh's railway station, they wait for Delhi Kalka Mail. It's little dark that time and Subhas Chandra Bose get onto the Delhi Kalkamel to Delhi, and from Delhi he get onto the Frontier Mail to Peshawar. So 19 January 1941, the Frontier Mail from Delhi reached Peshawar Cant railway station. On the left hand side you can see the picture of Peshawar Cant railway station. Mian Akbar Shah was waiting there to receive Subhas Chandra Bose. So he received Subhas Chandra Bose and took him to a nearby hotel called Taj Mahal Hotel for only one day. Next day, he was shifted to Abad Khan's. Abad Khan was one of the followers of Subhas Chandra Bose, where he underwent a transformation from North Indian Muslim to a deaf and mute Pathan. So now the problem is Subhas Chandra Bose cannot speak Hindi according to the Pashtun accent or Pathan accent. So because of that reason, it is better to behave like a deaf and mute Pathan. And they had a plan that he's going to take blessing because of his problem. Okay, they stay there for a few days. On 26 January 1941, Muhammad Ziauddin along with some other set up from Peshawar towards Afghanistan. By the afternoon, he had crossed the territorial limit of the British India. So now the British government can't do anything. By 27th or 28th, during that time, he reached to the first village of Afghanistan. So he is out of the British territory. Once, Subhas Chandra Bose said, Shishir, that if we can manage only 5 days, then he can disguise British police. But he has got more than 10 days. So comfortably, he left British India territory. Now, what is going on in Calcutta during that time? On 27 January, he had to appear before a court hearing. So it means Calcutta police will definitely come to know this fact that Subhas Chandra Bose is not at home on 27 January. This is clear. So because of that, on 26th, one day before that, Shishir Bose and his father, Subhas Chandra Bose, left Elgin Road House to their Rishra house. Rishra is a place which is outskirts of Calcutta. As if there on the way was celebration of 26 January as Independence Day. In those days, Indian National Congress used to celebrate 26 January as Independence Day because in 1930 Congress session of Lahore, Indian National Congress took pledge of Purna Swaraj or complete independence, and that's why they maintained that day. Right? So everybody feel that it is for the purpose of the celebration. They are there, they are not at home. So what happened to the food they used to serve to Subhas? The food normally consumed by Shishir Bose and Ila Bose, but they are not at home. So next day in the morning on 27th, when the cook discovered the uneaten food, raised a huge alarm of cry. All the family member gathered and they all confused what happened to the Subhas Chandra Bose who is not at home, not in his room. And they inform Shishir and his father in Rishra that they come back from Rishra to their Elgin Road House as if they are also anxious. Even Shishir using that same wanderer car look for Subhas Chandra Bose where? At Kauratala Burning Hut as well as Kalighat Temple and some relative here and there. Next day, Hindustan Standard and Anandabazar Patrika published this news of his disappearance, as well as Reuters pick and transmit to whole world. That means this newspaper, friendly newspaper Anandabazar and Hindustan Standard, along with Reuters, they spread the news. So various types of news comes in. Even some people blame British government because a day before, that means 26, they were not at home. So it might be the British police kidnap him. So British is on a terrible trouble and it's a news of chaos and confusion. During this time, when hearing this news, anxious Mahatma Gandhi sent a telegram to Subhas Chandra Bose to explain in 3-word reply. That means Sharad Bose, the Congress is eminent leader of Congress. That's why Mahatma Gandhi asked him. Then Sharad Bose replied in a fantastic way. Circumstances indicate renunciations. Renunciation means he give up everything, his family life and everything. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean is not clear to the British government when they see this telegram. But this telegram tells the whole story. I have tried my level best to place a small incident of his life. This incident is just like a tip of iceberg for this great freedom fighter. So please know about him. If possible, please visit Netaji Bhavan, Elgin Road House. This house is now a museum, a well-maintained museum. If you visit here, you can see his belonging, as well as you can see this Wanderer car still there in a very good condition. So I hope you like this presentation. So thank you to all of you for watching this presentation, and I hope you learn from it. So bye bye for today. I will come back again with some other presentation.